Hey, good morning, everybody. Rory Powers, Right Line Trading. Thanks for joining me this morning. Before we get started, this broadcast is for demonstration educational purposes only. It's important to know that I'm not a licensed financial advisor. Don't give any trading advice. There is a significant amount of risk when you're trading the financial markets. If you're not familiar with that risk, please consult with a licensed financial advisor. All right, with that being said, good morning, everybody. Hope you had a nice evening. Good morning, Rao, Duke, Judy, Mukhtar, Rao, Rian. Thanks for joining me today. Thanks for joining us, actually. Let's take a quick look at the Forex Factory. My name is Rory Powers. Again, I'm with Right Line Trading. We're going to be showcasing the automated bots here at Right Line Trading. And each morning prior to getting started, we always look at the Forex Factory calendar. It's a very news-driven market. We don't want any unpleasant surprises, right? You're in a trade, all of a sudden a red folder report comes out, and you just say, oh my God, what just happened? Well, in order to prevent that, we take a look at the Forex Factory, see any orange or red folder high impact news reports coming out during our trading session. It looks like this morning the coast is clear. There is an orange folder here at 10 a.m. IVPMI, perhaps out of Canada. At 3 and 4:30 this afternoon, consumer credit month over month, API weekly statistical bulletin. This morning at 6 a.m., NFIB small business index. So I don't see anything really that's going to have a tremendous impact on our trading today. I always like to look and see, hey, what was the market condition like prior to us starting trading? You could see here the session closed yesterday, right around here. And during the Asian Open, it looks like it took a small leg up. The London Open retraced a bit, but now bouncing back and continuing on the upward trend. Not a whole lot of activity, not a whole lot of volatility. Remember, these are Unorenko bars we're looking at, and they're calculated in ticks. So the more volatile the market, the more bars that we're going to see. If the market's not very volatile, well, there's going to be very few bars when you're looking at a Unorenko bar. So that's what we're seeing here. Not a lot of volatility and a small move up on the overnight session. If we take a look and see the NASDAQ on our higher time frame, which is our 20 Unorenko, excuse me, let me find that chart. Here it is. Here's midnight. Leg up, back to the mean, and then a small move to the upside. Not a whole lot of movement there. Not a whole lot of movement. Well, yesterday things really turned around. Trump announced that he was reinstating a couple of tariffs on a few different countries. And all of a sudden, the equities, the indices went down by a percentage. Big move down. I was able to capitalize on a really great short trade yesterday to almost pull it back to break even. I think I ended the day minus 150 or 200 across all three of my PA accounts. Let's take a look, Mandinga. Just very briefly, because we started a little bit late. If today's your first day joining us, we're going to be, as I mentioned, showcasing our automated bots here at Right Line Trading. Once these bots are enabled, they execute and manage the trades for you. We have a really nice diversity of different instruments that we trade and time frames that we trade them on. We have the index indices except for the Russell. We have the NASDAQ, the S&P 500, and the Dow. And we've also diversified into crude oil and gold. I have our higher time frame of the NASDAQ on my left. To my right, I have my 30 range. This is the 30 range. We're going to do a trade that we call our power play, is executed off a 30 range on the NASDAQ. One of the conditions in order for the trade to trigger is we have to have a multi-time frame alignment with our higher time frame, um, which is our NASDAQ traded on a 20 Unirenko. Mandinga was mentioning crude oil. This is my gold chart. We do have a couple of bots that run on gold and crude oil. Crude looks like it's right in between 67.20 and 68.30, about 68.30. And we like to trade these bots. You could use them trading a live account or a prop account. Either way is fine. Today, what we're going to do is use a trade copier and trade them across some Apex accounts for demonstration purposes. We have 3 evals, 3 PA accounts. And the market just opened. Good luck, everybody. Let's keep an eye on our lag. This lag meter is very important. Whether you're trading a bot or on a discretionary basis, manually trading, you can't trade when there's lag. It's going to blow your account. Most people don't even know that they're lagging price. We highly recommend using one of these lag meters that our team will set up for you when you place your order. Our lag is looking good. So let's put this on the power play drone and hope we get some movement. We're going to be a little more cautious today. We're going to wait for price action to really be moving nice and give us a nice trading opportunities. If that doesn't happen, we're not going to enable it. Good morning, Tom. Good morning, Ak. Let's get them. I enabled my strategies. It's important to know at 6:45. Normally, I like to trade them through the overnight session. That wasn't the case yesterday. Market's just going sideways here. Look for a break of this downside support. Our 30 range ABC Smart Velocity. Very similar to our power play. Very similar. If I remember correctly, that one has a little bit more of a liberal stop. We're only risking 50 ticks on the power play, where the Smart Velocity, I believe, is risking 100. Let's see if we get this break of support. RJ, thanks for joining us. Good to see you. Mark was telling us yesterday he has RJ's bot running. It's up $16,000 on his computer since he started running it. That's the 150 range that's running on the NASDAQ. It's going to come down and retest that support. Watch the break. Watch the break. We're going to let one go and see the price action on it. We get this break, we're off to the races. I'm going to trade my Profit King account. 2 contracts on the break. I'm going to sell the market. On the right-hand side of my screen is my chart trader for Rhythmic Trader Pro. I'm trading the Right Line Funding's Profit King Challenge, one of our prop accounts. And once I see it break through this area of support, I'm going to trigger a trade short. Here we go. So I just popped in on my Profit King Challenge. If I get it close to the downside, my power play should kick in. Yes, Savvy's really a wealth of knowledge. He's really an incredible trader. Um, let's get together, Tony, and go over the copier, and I'll show you exactly how I use it. What I do is I pick my leader account. I double click on that one, make it the leader account, and then I go back and just single click on my follower accounts, which are my Apex accounts that I want to copy them to. Here we go. Yeah, give me a call. I'll be in the office all afternoon. Just call the office. I'll show it. I'll show you how I do it. Right. I'll give you a real brief demonstration when the power play gets done. Huh. David just sent me a message. Okay, crude oil 1 day pass is in. Let's take a look. Now this is one of our bots that are specifically designed to trade the evals. I have one running on 1 contract and one running on 10. Looks like they got in two different directions. Let me get rid of this position. Oh, our contracts per minute right now is about 900. We like to trade the NASDAQ with a minimum of 1,000 contracts a minute. Anything above that is even better. I took a $400 profit on my Profit King challenge. We're going to be giving away two accounts today for $1. Our main goal was we really wanted to give them away for free, but um, with the rules and regulations, it's a little easier for us to do them for $1. So we're gonna draw two names out of our list. In order to get in the drawing, all you have to do is register in our Discord. And I'm going to put the link. I'll do that now. Huh. Let me see if I can find the right link. Okay, our IBOT on the ES20 range is in. Don't see a lot of movement here. It's looks a lot like trading in the summer months, don't it? Historically, the summer months can be, well, just like this. Let me find the E-mini. Let's look at that E-mini smoothed out and take a look at this open position on the IBOT ES20 range. Here it is. The IBOT went long, bounced, took a bounce off the 50 to the upside. It's right, price is right at the VWAP. Not a lot going on right now. We're just kind of patiently waiting. Take a look at our leaderboard on our $50,000 Profit King Challenge. Right Line Trading, our sister company, our funding arm, is called Right Line Funding. And we're running a $50,000 Profit King Challenge. We're going to give away cash prizes to the top 10 finishers that qualify. In order to qualify, you need to manage a $2,000 trailing SIM account, trailing threshold SIM account. And get $3,000 in profits. Wow. Let's see. It's going to come back down and retest support. Our profit target is actually in a really nice position here on the E-mini. You can see it's right below resistance. Price has a clear path right to my profit target. That's just how we want it. Not very good volume on the NASDAQ. We're just about 1,000 contracts a minute. We're at 700. Let's see if it gets to 1,000. No, it didn't even get to 1,000. So we're really low volume on the NASDAQ right now. ES is drifting up towards our profit target. And the power play hasn't taken a trade yet. We're using what we call a velocity filter. And it prevents the trades from being taken in chop. Um, Good morning, Suzanne. Thanks for joining us. Low volume, low volume. The NASDAQ was turning about 700 contracts a minute. We're looking for a spike. We like the E-mini at least 2,000. The E-mini just made it over 2,000. NASDAQ about 900. Just at about 1,000. It changed fast yesterday. We had some beautiful moves to the downside and then back up. Good volatility yesterday after those news came out about the tariffs. Well, while we're sitting here waiting, Tony, let me show you. If I unlock it, right now it's locked. But if I unlock it, in order to pick my leader account, I would double click on the green light just to the left of the strategy I want to make my leader account. So in this case, I double click and make, wait, I just turned it off. Let's go back to the Haymaker. I'm sorry, the Power Play drone. Now, I want to make the Power Play drone my leader. So I'm going to double click that green light to the left of it twice. When I do that, it turns gray. Now I want to pick my follower accounts. If I single click on the accounts I want to follow, they'll turn that lighter gray. And I'll choose all of the accounts that I want to make my follower accounts. In this case, the PA accounts as well. So I'm scrolling down to find them, and they're already selected. So now that they're already all selected, now I would click lock. Now It's locked in to where the power play drone is my leader account, and these 6 Apex accounts are my followers. So when I'm ready to take the next entry that the power play drone takes, all I would need to do is click this off button and change it to on. The second I click that off to on, what that does is the next trade that that bot takes is going to automatically copy to these follower accounts, these 6 Apex accounts. I would definitely practice with it in sim accounts before you go to the live, because it's just like any other tool and it's new. It just takes a little screen time. There's going to be nuances that you'll learn. And if you call me today, I can tell you about them. Uh-huh. He has a really good manual. I read the manual, and he has a lot of great features on this thing that I don't even really use. But I can, if my leader account is a mini and I want my follower to be on a micro, I could do that. I can do 2x, 3x, 4x of the number of contracts, all off of my trade copier. I try to keep it as simple as possible. Crude oil scalper, Rao just made 760. Wow, great job, Rao. Crude's pretty flat right now. Man, you're one heck of a good trader, let me tell you. All right, today we do two $1 accounts for the 50,000 one day $50,000 Profit King Challenge. I use my chart trader here on my Rhythmic Trader Pro that I can execute trades using my right line funding account and looking at my Ninja charts. I also wanted to show you on Rhythmic Trader Pro what I've done, because there's really a lot of different variables that you can select, values that you want projected on this Rhythmic Trader Pro, and I think 90% of them are useless, to be honest with you. It's just information that it's just TMI. It's just too much. So what we like to do is just right click on it and select add or remove columns. And we just check off the ones that we absolutely um, need to see, like the account name, the profit and loss is important, the account balance, so you can see exactly where your P&L, where your account balance is. And then just as important is your auto liquidate threshold value. A very common mistake is to think that your high water mark is calculated based on realized profits. That's not the case with this challenge. Your high water mark is calculated on unrealized profits, and your trailing threshold is based on your high water mark of those unrealized gains. So it's always important to see where do I have until I get stopped out and my account is breached. And this value always tells you what if you have unrealized gains or losses that go down to 48,283, it's going to breach that account. So in these column settings, we can just check off the ones that we find to be important to us, and we can uncheck the rest of them. And it's a lot easier to read this way. All right, let's see if we get this break of support. We've been waiting for this break all morning. We're in a very choppy, ranging market here. Very low volatility. In conditions like this, what happens with your bots is they start moving their profit target and stop in. They're not going to go for here we go. Let's see if we get this break. Man, we got a pop right through with nice volume, and my lagometer jumped up to 4.5 seconds. I got a call from John and Gary out in Canada yesterday. They were getting some serious lag with that sell-off yesterday. But we finally got the break, but I'm getting too much lag to get into the trade. You could see my volume spiked, almost twice as much volume as what we were getting. It spiked up to about 2,000 contracts a minute. $2,200, $2,300. Good volume now. Very good volume now. Let's see if we get this signal A short. Let me make sure my strategy's enabled. Huh. It's not. Unbelievable. Would have been here a long time waiting for a trade. Great job, Rao. I always say, listen, if your leaderboard looks anemic, there's a reason for it. And you can see my leaderboard is anorexic, very thin, unhealthy thin. What that's telling us is, hey, this trading environment, you're not going to make any money. It's, it's what it's got written all over it. Take a quick look at the stock market. We're going to give away 2 $1 accounts. Um, the Russell's up slightly. The Russell's the only indices up. The Nasdaq's up very small. Okay, there goes the power play. The power play's in short. Let's watch it. It took a signal C, which is the pull back and go. You see, I had two retracement candles back to the 50 and a continuation to the downside. Now, do we get the follow through in this environment? It would actually have to break through that area of support to get to our profit target, which spells trouble. So we got our entry right here to our pivot right here. Uh, Here it comes. I always like to move my profit target right above support. Give it a clear shot. Give it a clear shot. Now my profit window kicked in, so I'm insured to make something on the trade. Bam. Now look at this. It's going to go all the way. It bounced right off of that pivot. Let's look for the break. We're getting some good volume now. So we did have our 60 ticks of clearance. I got my ruler out to measure it because I'm keeping a close eye to make sure we do have our 60 ticks of clearance. Let's watch for the break here. I enabled my copier. I'm anticipating a break of this pivot. Our gear is locked short. There we go. Let's see if we can get some follow through. Price action's been pretty tough. Come on down. It's a nice entry, you know. Yeah, this is live. Yep, it is. Morning, Rich. Looking for a break of support again. Give me a little breathing room here. Push down. Hmm. Nah. Okay, I've got to stop right there. Well, I took my one shot, and I came up short. So I'm going to take off my PAs. Unless this market really starts flying. I could play around with my evals. I'm going to sell on the E-mini. We'll put a one contract and set it. And if I wanted to sell the mini, now I'm in this trade short. And that I'm taking the trade on the Profit King challenge just as a demonstration of executing a trade using the Rhythmic Trader Pro chart trader and looking at a NinjaTrader chart. This is a workaround that we're currently using for the Profit King challenge. In just a few minutes, at 10:15, in 5 minutes, we'll do the drawing for the two accounts. We're going to be doing we're going to send you a coupon code if your name is pulled. We're going to send you a coupon code that will allow you to buy one of the accounts for just $1. And that's the Profit King challenge. Where's my copier? Here it is. I have to really be a lot more patient and wait for price action to start trending. We want price to start moving. We can't trade in this chop. If we take away this 1 day pass, we only have one or two bots that are in the green, very nominally, very small. So it's telling us that the market conditions are just that they're not lending well to day trading. Okay, let's take a look at the Right Line Funding website. Let's take a quick look at the leaderboard. We got Tejas. Tejas is on the leaderboard. Tejas has one account that's up at $5,000 in profits. This is the right now the number one account. The end of the contest is Friday at 5 p.m. Eastern. Friday at 5. Tejas, $5,000 on this account and just above the $3,000 threshold on this second account. And here comes T West Trade. T West Trade. I think that's my friend in Louisiana, I think. Belvedere, John and Gary in Canada. Genitus. And these are just practice accounts. These are just for demonstration. They don't count on the leaderboard. This is my Haitian friend. I'm 99% sure of. JJ. So that's our leaderboard, how it stands now. Let's go ahead. We'll quickly do our drawing. Okay, HPL and LT. HPL and LT. When the live stream's done, I'm going to pull up your email address and I'm going to send you an email with instructions on how to get a $1 Profit King Challenge. $1 Profit King Challenge. And just to show you what I'm talking about in case you don't know, on our website, rightlinefunding.com, on the bottom, it talks about the $50,000 one day, $50,000 Profit King Challenge. And the rules are pretty simple. You have to trade and manage a $2,000 intraday trailing drawdown account. We have a dynamic leaderboard in the Right Line Funding members area that shows exactly who's winning and how much equity they have. In order to qualify for the top 10 prizes, you need $3,000 in profit without hitting your trailing drawdown. The winner is going to be the winners, because there's 10 of them. 10 of them. And this is the prize pool. Jump in today, Tuesday. Get it over $3,000. You're going to come in first, second, or third right now. $1,000 number one. Katie won the first week. 500 for second place. 300 for third. $100 for fourth. Fifth through 10th. We're going to buy you a nice lunch. $50 each. The entry fee in order to get in, it's just 20 bucks. 20 bucks with the potential to win 1,000, which is a 50 to 1 shot. Rich, I got you on my calendar today for 12. I'm really sorry about yesterday. It was just so went Monday after the holiday. It was a really busy day, and I had to pick up my daughter, and it just turned into a traffic nightmare. Tomorrow we'll be giving away three more accounts. Three more accounts. I'm going to freshen up my list. If you've joined the Discord yesterday or today, you'll be added for tomorrow's drawing. Just nothing juicy coming up on our radar. That's all I can tell you. And looking at the charts, that I think I know why. What we need is a catalyst event. I said it yesterday. We got it yesterday, just late in the afternoon. Well, mid-afternoon. Our iBot ES4U. Oh, I'm still in this position short. I forgot all about it. Here's a retest of support. Wow, this is really tough. All right, we're going to stay for another 5 minutes. Not much doing today. I think I'm gonna close this position on my Rhythmic Trader Pro. Let's see if we get a break. Got another break, and then the lag went right back up on us. Here we go. Let's see if we can get a push to the downside. Let's try it. There we go. Taking this trade on our evals. See if we get a little follow through the downside now. Wow, that's incredible, Rao. Rao's Forex crude bot is up $15,000 for July. Max drawdown 4,000. That's amazing, Rao. All right, the eval got crushed today again. So two losers on the evals, one loser on the PA account in this choppy market. And our leaderboard, you can see nothing really gained much traction at all the first hour of the market. The 1-day pass on crude is at the top at 354. Then the 2-minute smart stop drone, the IBOT on the 1-minute NASDAQ, our 30 range smart velocity is in a trade now, actually. The sniper on the 20U always seems to find our leaderboard. The NASDAQ 20U sniper, our ES30 moneymaker, just above even, very small gain. And that was it. for our leaderboard. So in a choppy, ranging market, wasn't a great day to trade. On our Profit King challenges, we took a two contract trade on the NASDAQ short for a $400 gain and a one contract E-mini short for a $50 gain. Um, that was the only bright spot of the whole day. So I want to thank everybody for joining me today. And if you would, please like my video here. Mama said there'd be days like this. Let's hope tomorrow it's a much better trading environment. Let's look a little bit forward and see if there's anything coming out in the news. These days that there's nothing doing, we got crude inventory tomorrow. Final wholesale inventories month over month. And 2 p.m. 2 p.m. we have the FOMC meeting minutes. Man, if they could just do an interest rate cut, we'd have some really nice movement. All right, everybody. Let me just check my questions really quick. See you tomorrow. God willing, we will be back tomorrow, same time, same place, same channel. Let's hope we get some good movement this afternoon and I can get some of this money back. Yesterday, we got some really nice price action. Brought it up to just about break even. Let me pull up my weekly performance. Let's put it to today is July 8th. See where we're at. This is going back from January 15th to today, July 8th, on these three PA accounts. Froze me up for a second here. Let's give it a minute. Okay. So we're down across three accounts this week, 1440. These are the last 4 weeks. This week we're down 1440 across all. That's combining all three accounts. Looking at the weekly. So 1440, we're down. Oh, I'm in this trade too. Let's see if we can get this one. Let me move my profit target right here. My trade copier is actually still on. Let's see if we can get in our profit window on this trade. Now these are only my evals. I'm not trading my PA accounts. Trying to get in my profit window. Push up a little bit further. Take some of the risk off of this. Keep pushing up. Need a good stiff breeze at our back. Come on, push it up. All right, it's in the profit window. Now let's see if we can get it to run. Let's see if we can get a runner here. I've locked in a small gain. See if we can break this area of resistance. Keep it going. Keep it going. Push it up. Come on. Break through. We got some running room if it breaks through this area of resistance. Here we go. There we go. I squeeze it too tight? Yes. All right. Well, that brought us back to just minus 200 on those three accounts, those three evals. All right, everybody. Thank you for joining me today. God willing, we'll do it again tomorrow. If you would, please like my video. Gives us some traction here on YouTube, some new eyes on our products and services. And David Wise, remember, is coming up right behind me with the SPY Super System. Ooh, the retirement plan is in a monster. The retirement plan is in this move up. So this is kind of what happened yesterday after we signed off. All of a sudden, I squeezed it just a little too tight. Look at that. Um, After we signed off yesterday, the market started moving very nicely. We need to stay on all day, right, Rao? The stream is too short. Here it goes. Man, I just squeezed it just a little too tight. That's a crying shame. That's my biggest weakness. Let's see if it gets into our profit window on this 2-minute retirement plan. That 30 range smart velocity, man, it fought through this trading session. Ended up at plus 700. This ES4U made it back to break even. ES4U drone. Let's check that one out. That's a really good bot. Here we go. There goes the retirement plan. Getting a nice leg up. Man, very quickly changed the whole trading day. Just after 10:30. Yeah, you're right, Ralph. It's about what time yesterday it happened. You're right. Here we go. This thing might just find its way all the way to the profit goal, profit target. I've squeezed that stop right here, came down and nicked me out and took off. It should come up in my profit window. It might have already used the profit window. It's going for $1,000 trade here. It's a 200 tick profit target. 200 tick trade. If it gets my stop, I win. We make 500 on the trade. If it goes all the way, we make 1,000. It's 9 p.m. where you are, Rao. So it's about an 11-hour difference. My mother-in-law just flew to Switzerland yesterday. Here we go. Let's get this pop to the upside. Retrace to the 15. Let's see if it bounces off this 15. That was a nice move up. Looks like it's going to get the 500. Let's see. It came down and kissed the stop. Okay. Have a great day, everybody. It was 500. Nice trade. Beautiful move up on that NASDAQ. You could see it took this long entry on a signal A on a 2-minute data series and rode it all the way up about 175, 180 ticks. Really a beautiful entry. Have a great day, everybody. Don't forget tomorrow we'll be back. Same time, same place, same channel. If you would, please like my video. Have a blessed rest of your day. Have a great day, everyone. Bye-bye.